Oh. Yeah, sure.
Mitchell up in here. What's up, Mitchell?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's about that time again. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. It's Talk That Stuff number 70. Yes, that's right. I said it. Talk That Stuff number 70, the 70th episode. Welcome, everybody. Let's meet the goddamn panel. Let's meet the panel. First, from Philly, now and then, I don't know where he's going, but from Philly, my man and yours, one half of God Body, project of God Body Blood Body Mentality, yes indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the pen, let's give it up for Mental Good.
Peace.
Up next, from Fayetteville, North Carolina, now in Jersey, Mr. RU himself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Big Stacks. Here, Grease, y'all. Up next, from the DMV, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for bass-friendly, multi-talented, country sampling and chopping. Let's give it up for Black Man.
Hey, what's going on? That country part, CX the producer.
Up next, Mr. Instagram himself, the man of many NPCs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Memphis, Tennessee, Tay Lee, aka Gigahertz.
Yeah, what's good?
Up next, first time on Talk That Stuff from Washington. Let's give it up for Clark the Sport.
Yo, I feel like a WE wrestler coming out of here, man. What's up?
Up next, from Detroit City.
Not quite.
From Flint, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Professor, let's give it up for Mr. Wallace.
Watch these balls.
Next to him, also from the Detroit City, let's give it up for Mike Notes. And I am from Jersey, now down here in hot ass Florida. It's now cooling down 60 degrees outside. Ladies and gentlemen, I am DJ Widebody, and this would be Talk That Stuff number 70. Let's grab your baby lotion, get rid of those assy elbows, and let's go.
What up?
What's up, Nose? Yeah, Nose for you? What up, Nose?
Yes, sir.
Or as you would say, what up, though?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody out there? Is motherfucker?
Man, just as Black Man would say.
Man, ashy is the way to be, man. Don't let it slip out your hand when your hand's ashy. Yeah.
It ain't nasty if it's ashy.
I checked out CX, man. CX hurt my feelings, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Where?
There's been a lot of feelings hurtings on Facebook Live in the first couple of days. Yeah, Gigahertz just finished. Hurting feelings. What the hell was you playing, man? What was that off? What was it? The Lost Files, man? What's going on?
Nah, man. Actually, it was just some stuff that I had.
Lying around.
Yeah, basically, just had some stuff lying around.
Mother.
Man,
That's just
crazy.
My goodness gracious. Let me get off of Instagram. Good Lord.
What's going on,
You
Stack?
please get off Instagram, Stack.
No, I don't want to pull a net maker.
Oh yeah, hey,
Too late.
speaking of that maker, shout out to
Good
that.
Lord. So y'all must have saw. Did y'all see what I just saw?
Well,
Nah,
The new post
There's
of
always a chat.
the object of his attention at one time.
Always the chat.
Tracy
Good.
Ellis.
Ooh-wee.
tonight we're gonna be playing. We're back in the bracket mode. We're gonna be playing best hip hop group, best hype man, and we have time the worst rapper bracket. I've been meaning to get that in for a couple weeks now, but we're definitely gonna be playing the bracket.
Rapper bracket? That should be pretty interesting.
Rapper bracket.
My vote. I got
Shots fired.
Props from the Fugees. Fix.
Yeah. Doodle bug. Let me stop.
Get the
You
Fugees.
said doodle bug?
Dude had the worst timing ever, man. He made Jalil sound like
Wait a
Grandpa.
minute, hold. So you saying Doodlebug's delivery is worse than the RZA?
Come on,
like I said,
man.
he made Jalil
damn,
sound
that's
like Grandpa, man.
They jumping in the fire already.
Nah, man.
What's up, Mike?
RZA okay, man.
What's happening, dog?
Doodlebug's delivery was terrible, man. Like he had no rhythm in his body, man. Like, dude, can you? Or Pete Nice is another one, bad rhythm.
How about we do this?
But
Let's go.
his walking cane helped him out though.
Man, like,
Let's go. Cause I think let's go best R&B group,
Right.
best hip hop group, and let's go worst rapper. And we have time for
You said R&B group. Best
thought you
R&B
said-
group.
What
hip hop
age?
group.
I'm sorry, best hip hop group. My bad. Best hip hop group in any era. It could be any era.
Oh, okay, damn.
I
That's
feel like we did
So-
that. I thought it was supposed to be the best crew though.
So did we get like?
Because we
What
did
do-
the best group. It was Run DMC, remember?
yeah.
Best crew.
We did
do that.
Right,
So, yeah, we got the best crew.
Right. No doubt. Best crew. My apologies. The best. You think I didn't put that shit in the title? Best crew bracket, worst rapper bracket. If we got time, we'll do the best hype man. How about that?
So I got to say.
Just scraping on the
Juice
news a little bit. Big shout out to Dwayne
Some
Wade.
coaching.
I don't know, he gets his booty licked.
Praise God.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh no!
Those that can do and those that can't don't.
Right?
We needed that symbol.
They probably be killing him on the court, man. Like, coach, just sit on the bench, man. You must ain't got the media training yet.
We can go.
Nah, you know what?
OJ.
I'm gonna
You
tell you
going-
the truth. They not killing him on the court. They probably high-fiving and bigging this nigga up. They not killing
Who's that?
him on the court. Look, he got Gabrielle Union to do what? Yeah, you the man, nigga.
He good for life. I mean, what he got my respect just from
But
that.
that really ain't
Just-
saying much,
Exactly.
Get your booty licked. Man, look.
He like
She gonna
athletes.
do it if your
Not him,
ass
someone
don't
else.
fall.
If it wasn't him, it'd be somebody else. He love athletes. So,
Hey,
you
right.
know.
What would you say, Mav? You said, you know, a lot of the co-stars had love scene with him. Looking
Yeah,
at him.
hey man, yo.
She just
Whoever
signed her-
had
she just signed
whoever
her
had a
death
smooch
certificate.
scene with Gabrielle Union is feeling is breaking up the instrument right now.
Man, LL pulling Jim Carrey on Ace Ventura move with the plunger.
Oh, what happened?
Man, it's women work nothing. Let me shut up.
You're
Yeah,
right.
man,
You're right,
you know what I'm
Wallace.
saying?
You're right,
That ain't
Wallace.
nothing.
How about
I mean,
no?
I just found out
Call them
about
out.
So
I
there'll
just
be some
found out-
Sherman in your smile. I
Man,
don't know.
she probably milking dude with prostate too. But anyway,
oh man.
Whoa!
Whoa. Hey, how did that turn? We supposed to be talking about
I'm glad you go there.
This is a family show.
This is a family show.
Proctology. Okay, Dalton. Proctology.
This is a family show. Man, we ain't even
Where RTA at, man?
You talking about the TMZ?
Oh no, we not. No,
Hey man, what about some hip hop?
Hanging out with a tossed salad man.
I like you and I want you. And I got to have you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, big shout out to Mick Jagger. Reportedly, he's dating a 22-year-old. Big shout out to his whole ass.
You said Bill Cosby?
Mick Jagger.
Oh, Mick Jagger. Oh.
Ew, that's disgusting, man. Come on.
Yep.
Mick Jagger dating who? A 22-year-old?
Yeah. Old enough to be his great granddaughter.
Talk about those I don't need to know.
But you know what? He's still a rock star, and he'll always be. That's the difference between the genres. Those guys are they worship, not worship. They pay homage to those guys. They get to still drop the record.
Ken, come here.
And stay, you know.
You got it right. They worship. Other rock star, other up and comers. They worship the legends. Meanwhile, in our culture, it's actually the opposite.
Oh, man.
Opposite. Yeah.
Oh, she's down with the BD too. Damn. Hell, I'm reading the TMZ. That's crazy.
Oh man, Stacks turned this into a non-family show, man.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Straight Cinemax. Listen,
that's a freak in her. Oh, okay.
King.
Let me ask y'all a question. I just found out Friday about the Houston Texans owner saying the quote about the inmates running the asylum. Is that on the same?
No, he said the prisoners running the prison. Inmates running the prison.
3 years ago, nobody would have gave a shit.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, because that's the saying.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that too, man. Because I've said, hey, I come into a situation, I'm like, y'all got the freaking patients running the asylum.
Right.
And I'm just using it metaphorically. I'm not saying that these individuals in here are, crazy. It's just, So I mean,
I don't think the timing has anything to do with it. I just think people need to deal with what's now and stop always going back to what time has done or what happened in time, and just deal with what we're dealing with for today, because yesterday is gone.
It is, but if we look at everything like that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I definitely understand you can't let everything go, but at the same time, we're going to be scrutinizing the fuck out of everything and blowing up little things that don't even need to be blowing up if you take that approach to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, old white man, people talk how they talk, man. I talk how I talk. Y'all be pausing this shit out of everything. I'm going to still talk, you know what I'm saying? So, that's how I look at it.
Shit, well, I mean, do you guys think the I don't know. Let's look at the Cam Newton shit, man. I'm
not saying you wrong, Digga Hurts. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
Oh man, hey, like you said, I say what I say. You say what you say. Hey, there's no right answer.
Kind of compare it to the the Cam shit I think was blown out of proportion a little bit, man.
Yeah, but that only lasted about 2 days.
Right. It's over with. I'm glad.
But cool but by comparison though, when you compare the two, actually, in my eyesight, I don't think Cam said anything wrong, because it's funny to me when a woman comes up to me and she talks about mechanics, or she talks about learning doing electrical work, or because those are certain things that I automatically when I think about those things, I think about male dominated fields, or whatever. So if a woman comes, like right now, like I was in A3C shit a couple of weeks ago, and a girl knew like all of the boot camp lyrics. I mean, she knew every Smith & Wesson verse. She knew every Buckshot verse. She knew every Steel and I mean, she knew it all. And I'm looking at her like, man, I don't mean no harm, but man, for a chick, all of this shit. And she like, I don't know, if no offense taken. She said, I'm from New York. I'm like, enough said. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But when you have an older white person, that's just like saying what Paula Dean said. It's not about that. It's about that of a certain mentality. And when you are owner, especially when you're an older you're an owner. Period. It's just that you got to have some kind of couth. You know what I'm saying, when you're making statements. We were talking about the same thing about, the stuff that happened with on CMA last Monday or whatever. A lot of times it's just about how, you could be thinking one thing, but when you're a leader and you're in charge of shit and you run and stuff, there's a certain way, like it or not, you have to be able to present yourself or present your ideals to where it's not negligent or irresponsible.
Right.
And I feel like the owner of the Texans was irresponsible, but he was merely speaking from a place of his own empowerment. You know what I'm saying? He's an owner. He's privileged. He's speaking from a place where he don't even recognize the upbringing that most of his employees have had to face and the hardships that it took to get to where they are now. So when you have a certain ignorance towards something like that, of course you're gonna say dumb shit like that because whether you feel validated by the fact that you're the owner or just your upbringing or what or your biases or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
classic ethnocentrism. I mean that ethnocentrism, man. Just
but
can't see it from the other perspective.
But I'm not sweating it because I haven't watched football the whole season. But my thing is that what do you do when what do you do when you're a slave? You know what I'm saying? Like when you're a slave, which pretty much those guys are. They're slaves to their profession. So what do you do when you're a slave? What you gonna do? Revolt? You gonna mess your money up? So they're at the crux. You know what I'm saying? You're a slave, but what can you do about it?
Yeah. Well, that speaks to a bigger point that I see among our brothers, especially putting all the eggs in one basket. Man, you need to have a plan B. A lot of guys.
We could say that about a lot of jobs too. Then.
Oh no, doubt.
I shouldn't be protesting.
No, I'm saying, but I remember I had a roommate who was almost basically in his early 30s, still trying to try out. Man, it's like it's not gonna happen. He wasn't even that good. It's like you need to do something else, man.
Damn, you sound like people who talk about music.
You're not. No, I'm saying you're not making the NBA. No, he was still hanging on to that. I'm gonna
pen and pad, old man. You don't need that no more.
Yeah, right. Like I'm about to go throw my rhyme book away.
No. But he was
gonna touchdowns one game, ass.
Nah, but he wasn't gonna get to the NBA.
Football. You want to score one touchdown, ass nigga.
He wasn't going to the NBA, man. And he was neglecting everything else.
You ain't gonna make it.
Hey, negative 6.3 yards of carry, ass nigga.
Right? I drove the bus to the championship, ass nigga.
I mean, I ain't gonna be
killed his whole dreams.
No, dude was 6'9" with no post moves and strength, man. It's like, dude, you're not gonna make it. Post, man. He couldn't get
Damn. Boy, hey man, hey, one thing we'll never confuse. Hey, one thing we won't ever confuse Stacks of being is a motivational speaker.
I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist.
Wolf gave flowers.
The facts is when I went on the grad school, stop sending them demos, man.
Man,
I did it.
Oh man, that's stupid.
It wasn't even that good.
Damn.
No, he have a left hand, man. Like, dude, come on, man.
Hey, man, I hope that guy ain't watching this.
I hope he don't catch this podcast.
Like, man,
he gonna cry when he get in the car.
Right? Damn.
He gonna be on the rooftop playing like
kids too. That dude had a bunch of kids too. It's like, dude, you got family. You got to work, bro.
Man, he's gonna be on top of the roof.
He was working on his
touch the backboard, man. Backboard breaking. He fall and plunged to his death.
Exactly, gonna plunge right to his death.
Damn, that's what.
Right.
Plunge to his death.
You ain't gonna make
step over the water boy ass nigga.
Oh my goodness.
Water sucks ass nigga.
You weren't gonna make it, man.
Hey, water boy, you fired, ass nigga.
He was like Donnie Hathaway. It's just a dream.
Coach Bayou told me that I can hit you, ass nigga.
No cap, Turtle.
But sorry, a 6'2" dude shouldn't be pushing a 6'9" guy off the block, man. Come on, man.
Not true.
Yeah, true that.
That's not NBA ready.
Hey, unless it's like Larry John versus Jonathan Bender or something. Jonathan Bender used to play for the Pacers, man. That dude weighed like a buck. He was 6'9", weighed like a buck 60.
I was pushing him off the block, playing at the Urban League. Like, come on, man. Made him go left, ruin his game.
I like Vicky Valancourt looking at it.
All right, guys, let's open this shit up. Fuck it.
He got the prisoners running the inmate. I mean, the inmates running the prison. That backwards as shit.
Wow.
Lord, man.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
That was funny. Oh, man.
Oh, I have a dream ass nigga.
Right.
We would have had 2 skin grafts, man, 4 fractures of both patellas.
Right.
All right. What the hell is RTO? You listening out there, RTO? Big blue pineapples? Well, you must be on vacation in Tahiti somewhere. Man, on punishment.
Tahiti.
Oh shit.
That's like the child when Matt was like, yo, nigga hurts. Check your inbox. Laughing like shit.
Yeah.
on NATO G live
stream. Oh, man, that shit was woo.
Man,
wrong.
Man, the nigga NATO G said he take 10 minutes only to make every beat.
On purpose?
That's what I said. I was like, what?
Taste ass nigga.
Yeah,
talk your ass off though. That 30-minute challenge, man.
Don't slice it up, Joe.
Nah, he was done by 17.
Oh, you're talking
about yeah, he was done, and it was dope. I was like, yeah. Don't sell it short. Nate that dude, man.
Nate the Great.
But nah, man. Hey man, but on a serious note, man, peace, positive energy, love, light, man, to Northeast Beast, brother.
No doubt,
man. I haven't been able to get this ordeal out of my mind, man. So I'm just sending all prayers and positive light and thinking and love to that brother and his family, man.
What happened,
man? But we'll discuss that the dark. Just
You just look at his post. Yeah, if you go to Facebook, just look at his post.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm.
That's because he definitely a good brother, man. And you hate for that to even happen to to your worst enemy. So, peace, prayers, and love to that dude.
Yo.
Yeah. Shout outs to his wife too, man.
No doubt.
I was just with him a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, man. They dealing. I've been on the phone with them off and on. You know
yeah. I talked to him a couple times.
Who watching this?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's just crazy how shit worked though. But I can say this: he definitely down to do more. Wallow in self-pity. It ain't never been his thing. So.
Right, no doubt.
Word up.
Soldier mindset, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with crying though, like I told him.
Yeah, I told him today to let it. He's all right to let it out, man.
Yeah,
get that out. You gonna get that anger to somebody that don't. You better get it out.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, guys, you guys ready for this bracket? Let's get it going. This is going to be top crew brackets. One apiece. I'm going to vote one apiece.
All right.
Juice crew. Juice crew.
Play the song.
I'm going to Death Squad.
Juice crew.
Wow.
I'm going with Native Tongue.
Damn,
we talking about rhymes. Rhymes.
You said crew. You said a crew, right?
Nah, you did, but you stole mine.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard about 3 that I was going to pick, so I'm going to go Hyro Emporium.
Oh, man. Yes,
I want to just be quiet.
Come in late.
Can't make it.
Late ass out of here.
Hell yeah.
Well, then I ain't saying nothing. Then shit, might as well just
Wake up
bounce.
on time. Set your alarm clock, man. Set your alarm clock, bro.
Oh shit.
We got
you ain't talking
Stacks,
Stacks.
Mav, Digger, Clark, Mike, Wallace, and RTO. Am I missing anybody? Open it up.
You say mental?
Yeah, I did you first one. I'm gonna start the order from that's gonna be the order from left to right. Yeah.
BG will say in vogue.
Juice Crew.
Mitch, you got the first one.
All right, man. You better chill out.
I'm chilling.
What's yours, Mental?
Hyro Emporium.
Who?
Hieroglyphics.
I was about no, it's more than hieroglyphics though. That's
Yeah,
why
I know.
Emporium.
For those who don't know what the Emporium is,
because that even includes OC now.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big Stacks, you're up.
Juice Crew all day.
Juice Crew.
That's a good one.
We doing one piece, right?
Yeah, he said one apiece, right?
One piece. Okay, cool.
Killing all the rumors and kicking the.
What, man? What'd you say? I didn't.
Death Squad.
Death Squad. Gotcha.
Yep.
Good one. Clark.
Very
I mean, Dick Hurts. Sorry.
Boot camp click.
Ooh.
Mm.
I mean, who's
I know, right? That deserves He that motherfucker.
You up, Clark?
I said Native Tongue.
Hilltop Hustlers.
Right.
God,
Mike.
Damn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go with the Woo, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold up, somebody said Hilltop Hustlers.
I did hear Hilltop Hustlers.
I'm like, hold up, I'm from Philly, so I know all about them clowns.
Nobody see Taylor game.
Get Mav out of here, man.
Man, I would say though, but Taylor Gang do their numbers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mac Miller do his numbers. Wiz do his numbers. Chevy Woods. Now they got Juicy J.
Burner. But in this bracket though, how far would they go though? I mean,
it depends on.
Right.
Okay, so let's delineate something here. Are we talking about crews that dropped albums across different labels, or because later on crews became labels?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I mean, could I say Death Row? Could I say Death Row, or could I say the Dog Pound?
That would ride.
You could say Dog Pound.
You could say
Dog Pound.
All right. Collective.
Well, okay. I did kind of take Rod, so I'm pretty sure Rod would have picked the Woo. So no. I'm good.
I'm
good. Pound is a good pick there, brother. I like that pick there, brother.
We want RTO.
Liquid Crew.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the 10th man. Flip Mo Squad.
Flip Mo. You know what? I was thinking about them too.
Give me a second while I put these in the bracket tallier.
They do have Rod Digger there too.
Lower half.
Yep, lower half. Rampage.
Don't forget Rock Marcy. Rock Marcy was a part of Flip Mo.
Yes, he was. Yes, he
was.
Ooh.
You niggas wanna battle? You niggas wanna? Cha.
Right. Blah. This motherfucker got goddamn intermission music.
Boom bap elevator music.
Right, and it.
Something else.
Did you know what I was thinking about?
Right.
Who was Violator? That's what I was thinking about.
Violator,
yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, we gotta put Violator in there, man.
Hey, Luster Silk hair product.
He said you gotta put
Violator gotta go in there.
What it be?
Pink oil moisturizer. Hell yeah.
For those curly strands. Those curly strands of
let your name flow. toes what time it is with bluster. Pink oil moisturizer. At your chink store near you. I shouldn't have said chink store.
Yeah, you should have said that. The family show. You were cool until you brought it back up and she never said that. Good. That kind of flew everybody's head.
All right. They're listening. First one we have Def Squad going against the Juice Crew.
Ooh. All right, let's make these arguments. We talking lyrics.
What are we talking? That's a good question. What are we talking?
Yeah, we talking lyrics or we talking lyrics, beats?
I heard my crew mention.
All that shit as a whole. Beats.
Juice Crew versus who?
First Def Squad.
Oh, okay.
So we talking rhymes with Noble. We talking rhymes with Murray. We talking
Coogee Rap,
beats.
Kane.
We talking beats with Noble.
Stace.
We talking beats with Sermon.
Biz had beats like crazy.
He did Free Marley though. Damn, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
That's like saying Melania Trump versus Michelle Obama.
I'm thinking a whole bunch of crews now, man.
I know. He had the beatbox on me too.
Yeah,
he had the beatbox on me. Yeah.
Nobody beats the biz. No, I mean, oof, man, so many classes out. Road to the Riches, Truly Yours.
But look, if he never went the
bridge. Down by law.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's a rough joint right there.
Yeah, that's
hip hop. Started out in the dark. Used to do it out in the park.
You sound like a house cat under the steps on that last one, Stack.
It's a lot of trends. You got to get that high Shan voice. You got to get that what's that? Scratching sample. From the bridge.
Go ahead and let that poor cat in.
Remember that? Was that the Magic Disco Machine? Yeah, scratching. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Ultimate Beats and Breaks, y'all.
I don't know shit. We want to talk
legendary.
I mean, what we talking though? We talking hits.
You know what?
It's impossible. I don't know.
Have a nice day.
That's rough because he
helped pioneer.
It's hard to compare commercial success because the scale was different during different times, man.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
still got to pick one.
I know, right?
I have to say Juice Crew. I would have to say Juice Crew.
Get into it.
Yeah,
just based off Symphony.
I gotta say Juice Crew, man.
And what Symphony meant for hip hop.
Dropping
I mean, Simon, it was crazy.
Who was the link? Who was the link? The weak link in Juice Crew?
Craig G.
Right, Roxanne.
No.
Roxanne Shante.
Craig G was ill.
Roxanne Shante.
Who came? Okay. Who came the weakest on Symphony?
Ooh. But that's just one song, man. So
I know that, but I'm saying
Kane. Man.
Kane. What?
Where we going, mama?
What? Kane about to come and delete this nigga.
Rhymes are being poured.
Damn.
That's the human box.
Y'all crazy, man.
Juice Crew all day.
I say, I don't know. I just,
that's rough.
That's a tough one, man.
I ain't trying to give him no answers. Shit.
He's Bismarcky. It's the dynamite.
Who was the Juice Crew up against?
Def Squad.
Def Squad.
Oh, I'm gonna probably say Juice Crew, man. Juice Crew.
It's kind of tough.
Innovators, man. Coogee came.
Been at work. Oh man, come on.
Tough draw.
It's a demo.
Yeah, but you know what? Ain't none of them jump out of a window and survive. I'm going Def Squad.
Hey,
You say ain't nobody jump out the window.
Ain't nobody jump out the window and survive like Eric Sherman. So I'm going with Death Squad.
But hey, but you know what? I think a better argument for a crew would have been the original Hit Squad, because remember, Hit Squad was EPMD, K Solo, Redman, DOS Effects, and a younger Keith Murray.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Well,
until they split.
I was getting that. My bad. Okay,
right.
I said the split. My bad.
Yeah. So I thought I didn't even realize you always just talking about Eric Sherman, Keith Murray, and Redman, because that is the Death Squad.
That's Death Squad.
Yeah, that's Death Squad, right?
No, I'm in his squad. Put his
I
squad
thought
with
you
him.
were talking about
No,
you're right.
He said Death Squad. No, he said Death. You can't take it back.
But still though, against the Juice Crew though,
They ain't gonna make it.
Spellbound.
I always thought that Shane was MC Shane was the weak link. I always thought he was a weak link.
Yep,
and it's not because he didn't have the skills. He just didn't have the focus that the rest of the cast had.
Yeah, he had something else on his mind.
Yeah, and that kind of derailed his legend a bit. You know, you can't take nothing away from Shan, but in terms of what the others went on to do, even Roxanne Shante, I mean, yeah.
Have a nice day.
Master A, Tragedy Gaddafi, Granddaddy IU.
Granddaddy IU.
The intelligent hoodlum.
It's you. You don't want nothing.
Was he Juice? Was he Juice Crew?
I just saw Master Race, man, a couple weeks ago at A3C, and every time I see this dude, he's sharper and sharper with the rhymes every time.
Yeah, pretty much. He had a resurgence when him and Ed O.G. was putting out joints, and then he just kept going. I don't know what the hell Ed O.G. is, but Master Ace ain't stopped yet. And then they had the crew with who was that? Strychnine, Wordsworth, Master Ace, and
EMC.
Yeah, EMC. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's open up the votes. That's who got first vote.
Man, I'm gonna go since it's just the Death Squad. I'm gonna go Juice Crew.
All right. See here.
I ain't gonna tell him. Just gonna deflate him.
Big Stacks, you're next.
Juice Crew all day.
You say Juice Q?
Juice Crew, absolutely.
Mav, still Death Squad?
Yeah, I'm gonna still stay Death Squad.
Dig It Hurts?
Juice Crew.
I know, right?
Yo, Mav sounds sad as hell.
He sounds so dejected, man.
I guess everybody else,
getting
man,
closer. I got him.
Been rougher. You know, that was pretty run of the mill, pretty easy.
You got Clark.
I'm gonna have to go with the Juice Crew on this one.
All right. And, Mike.
I'm going with Death Squad just because.
All right. Wallace.
I'm gonna go with Juice Crew. I got to. They had Kane, dog. Sorry.
I'm glad Davenport ain't in here.
All righty.
RTO.
Oh, I didn't hear you say anything. I couldn't hear you.
My bad.
You know what? Nobody said digging in the crates, did they?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Look at that.
We was talking. Well, I ain't gonna say that was. Yeah.
All right. Well, Juice Crew won it.
Death Squad. Well, fuck, whatever.
I mean, but it's funny. This conversation is mostly. You got to be honest. This conversation is mostly a pre-2000 discussion here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no what. I mean, did anybody say TDE? No. Did anybody say fucking?
Somebody laughed
very
when they
old.
said, Wiz
It's
Khalifa's
only the
drunk.
first.
It's
still another bracket to do,
Hey,
right?
man, you got a bunch of a bunch of dirty old men here. What you expect, man?
We're not saying Dip. Well, nobody said Dipset. I'm surprised at that.
Oh man.
That's
I
true.
wouldn't have.
No, me neither. But I'm surprised nobody said it.
Okay, now we got the Violators against the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh man.
Wait, who was in the Violators? Is a management company.
That's management company. Hey, so, okay, you know what? So let's go ahead and supplant. If you will, let's go ahead and supplant DITC with Wu-Tang.
I agree with that.
Oh, I got that.
Because Violator is a man is because you got Busta, Nori, LL, and it wasn't really a crew. It was like a management firm.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean, it was a street gang first, but
yeah, right, exactly, right. It was a street gang. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, they were a gang.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wu-Tang.
DITC.
Wu-Tang.
DITC.
Starting with RTO, you up?
Everybody go Wu-Tang.
What's the bracket?
Wu-Tang and DITC.
Wu-Tang.
Damn, that's a tough one. But
Damn,
Wu-Tang, man.
I'm up.
Yep.
Wu-Tang.
Wallace, you're up.
Wu-Tang, bro.
Doubt, no doubt. Mike.
Wu-Tang.
He cool.
Wu-Tang Wu-Tang is a 4-1 favorite right now.
Clark.
I got DITC.
Right. We got next. Gigahertz.
So
Gotcha. Yeah, man. It's gonna be.
Who's in DITC though?
damn, who said that?
Whoa. Security.
And for once, it wasn't RTO, so we can't blame RTO for it.
I know, right? It's security. I just can't go with that. Hold on, man.
DITC, you got OC, you got Big L, you got Fat Joe,
You got Diamond D.
Diamond D, Showbiz AG,
Lord
Finesse.
Wow.
You got Mark's Professor can sometimes be counted in that.
Yeah, he can.
That's why I'm like.
And if you bring in that whole D&D studio thing, everybody that's been in and out of that, man, so you bring Primo into
Mad
it.
Lion and
I gotta go DI.
I'm going with DITC. That's just me personally.
In terms of production, I probably would say DITC.
Oh yeah,
No doubt.
Everything.
Because
We gotta count everything.
But I say DITC because everybody's individual careers were somewhat successful. Not everybody in Wu-Tang's individual careers was successful.
Man, you only had about 3 people who wasn't uber successful in Wu-Tang.
I understand that, but they're still not all. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I definitely understand because shoot, I love the Wu-Tang too, but they're against DITC. I'm gonna have to go with DI. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going DI.
I'm going with
Another, they was against somebody else. It'd be Wu-Tang all day.
But the question is, what's the question? Is the question impact? What is
Yeah,
all
I'm still
around?
not sure. I don't know.
Well, okay, you look at somebody like Juice Q.
I was
At
going
that
off
time,
the impact.
people were, we didn't have Grammys for hip hop. So I'm looking at not more like commercial success. I'm talking about like as far as basically kind of they have basically the whole New York. I'm looking at that time. If y'all they're from me, how can I put it? I'm looking at more of a body of work, man. Yeah, body.
I'm looking at the quality of work,
Right.
and I think DITC has a better catalog than for quality wise. Quality wise,
I
and
disagree.
that's going across. As MCs, as beat makers, you can't touch DITC.
I disagree.
Not Wu can't. I mean, who you gonna
Name a better DITC album than Only Built for Cuban Links?
Yeah.
And I was just about to say,
Stunts, Buns, and Hip Hop.
All that's gonna go down to personal preference, though.
Yeah.
No.
Jewels.
No.
Word Life.
No.
I'm saying it's contenders, not that it's better, but those are some pretty Runaway Slave was dope. I mean, not impact wise, no, it's not going to beat Cuban Links, but there's some dope albums out of DITC.
If we're talking impact wise,
Big L,
I mean,
Wu-Tang all day.
It don't get no greater than the Wu.
There's no comparison.
Because even if you're talking about individually on the DITC side, a lot of them don't even compare up to what most of the stellar cats in the Wu have done. You look at what Meth has done with not only on the music side of things, but on everything else that he's doing. You look at what Ghost was able to single-handedly from 2000 to 2007, 2008 hold down the whole Wu by itself. So by comparison, if you just look at Ghostface's career, against DITC, he still is trumping most of what they've done over there. And that's not. I love Digging in the Crates, bro. I love them. But if you're talking about overall, if you're comparing the two, like RTO said, it's pretty. All this is a matter of preference. But if you're going to do the comparison, I'm gonna say the Wu is gonna run away with that one.
I'll be honest. I think it's somewhat generational too. I think the younger people, no disrespect, obviously, but I think the younger people in this panel is probably gonna say more Wu-Tang. I was 14, 15 when Enter the 36 Chambers came out.
Yeah,
but I was like 11 when
I'm just saying
Runaway Slave came out.
I was super familiar with all, in that they all came along around the same time, give or take a year or two or whatever. So, in the same breath that I learned about the Wu-Tang, because matter of fact, I knew who the Genius was before Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
I knew who Rakim was before Wu-Tang. But, like I said, in that grand scheme of things, all that stuff started to show itself at the same time. So just as quickly as you watching Mystery Chess Box and you were watching Fat Joe's, Flo Joe and all that good shit. So.
Yeah, how come nobody said Terror Squad?
That's
no. I wouldn't put them in the top echelon.
No.
Nah.
Nope.
Yo.
That's our B groups.
What about
we're gonna have to make a strictly lyrical group then. Because they would have told niggas a new ass.
And they'll fuck you up.
Look, Big Pun and Cuban Link. Big Pun and Cuban Link.
Yeah, and they were saying ass whoopings.
So what is the tally?
Tally is made.
What
if Wu got it?
Okay.
What about Sick Made Records?
Nobody say No Limit.
We forgot.
You got Boot Camp, Click, Boom.
Yeah, No Limit actually would have been a good one.
Yeah.
Hyro. Oh man.
Wu-Tang versus Hyro.
You know what, man?
They said we forgot.
I hate to relate, but I'm gonna go ahead and X this bracket. Now that the things have changed, we have a better one. So we're gonna do this over again. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a couple minutes to shoot the shit. We'll go back and readdress it in 5 minutes.
Wait, why were we doing
Because we done broke the demographics down.
Yeah, we done basically. We set the.
What happened, man? Nobody set up the matrix before we started.
Hey, no. Why by say how it's going, man? He don't want boot camp.
Squad though.
He don't want boot camp going up against
Still Juice Crew all day, man. I ain't changing. Hey, look, much as I love boot camp, when I first met your ass, when I see my man bust his ass in the back,
bruh.
I got you on the video, yeah. It was funny as hell. You slipped.
Yeah, man, that shit. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you. You know how many times I've watched. I got you open for that purpose alone.
Yep. Watching him
man.
Back there. With the side to side, or front to back. Wallace, I fit that line. Wallace, Mike, and Mental just left like bloop, bloop, bloop.
What? Sure did, didn't it?
They fell off.
At the same time.
At the same time.
That's probably Google. Google does that shit all the time.
Man, how you gonna remove me from the call? Why, buddy?
Oh, check it out. You, Wallace, and Mike left at the same time.
Because it said we was all removed.
Oh, word! I didn't do shit.
Nah, Google does that. Google does
that shit booted the fuck out of me.
Right. I was like, "What the fuck?" It's something I said.
Hell yeah.
Man, buddy, you offensive, man.
Don't say nothing to start with the letter Q.
Hey, Quincy, fuck.
Wow. Damn, Stacks. I already laid that down. Let's lay that down today.
We put a hat on it.
Man, lyrics, man.
Gotta make it thick.
Hold it down there.
Pause. Lay down the lyrics.
Lusters. Pink War Moisturizer. Available at Walgreens, CVS, and other fine retailers.
Hey, that's that live bass right there.
got the voiceover voice. Welcome to WJAC with Digger.
Luster's Peak Oil Moisturizer.
It's 6
Get
p.m.
yours today at CVS, Walgreens, and other fine retail outlets.
Hey, I had a question. Did you guys have them corny local commercials with the hype dude with some local club shit?
All the time.
Tonight, look at me, look at the contest, $100 in cash. The Trent Lounge, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Like, what the hell? Look at me, look at the contest.
I know how many of you were on the Hangout Friday, but something happened. I was eating some peanut butter. These Nature Valleys. I think I had a reaction to the ingredient in there, man. I was coughing. I had like this crazy irritation in my throat. I've been throwing up. I was throwing up everywhere, man. I ain't been right since. I feel like something.
Sorry.
You still fucked up from that?
Yeah.
You think it's the peanut butter?
It was. I eat peanut butter all the damn time.
Go to ER or something, man. Check that out.
We told him that Friday.
He sound better. He sound better today than he did Friday.
I was worried about you on Friday night. Like, you need to go to the emergency.
Friday. He sounded like a motherfucking mob boss on this.
You're like Paulie. Paulie.
Hey, I said, man, hey, hook your mic up, brother. You need to be rhyming with that voice.
16, quick.
Swap body in the cut, nigga. What, nigga?
Get about it. All right, y'all ready? Let's get a good one, man. Let's get a good, solid one. Now we know what to
do. That shit.
I got my same crew.
We'll start with our
good, solid one.
Same crew.
Oh, God.
Keep that shit. That's not my good man.
Oh, you know, let's start. Are you ready, RTO?
For what?
We're gonna go
later.
You want to keep
my same crew?
A couple of
Ready for what? Percolator.
All right, you ready? You want to stick with the same crew or you want to change?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who's staying with the same crew?
Staying the same.
Yep, staying the same, bro.
What was the question?
Same crew.
You want to stay with the same crew or do you want to change?
What's the stipulation?
Well, I think we pretty much laid the ground for it. Basically, body of work, definitely, and there was a couple more crews. Like,
allow me to introduce myself. It's the authentic, constantly fresh.
Terror Squad, maybe. I don't know. I just felt that was too many.
Why not? Let's do a part 2 of all the ones we did miss.
Okay, let's do a part 2. I'll tell you what. Let's come back to that. Let's go with the worst rapper bracket. Let's get that out the way. I think that'll go real quick. Worst rapper bracket.
Shots fired.
Wow, here we go.
Worst rapper bracket? Oh, shit.
Worst rapper bracket.
Let's see.
I know I'm gonna make some people mad, man, but
I got some.
Uh-oh.
The Uzi Vert nigga, he's terrible.
Well, I just get my pick out the way and just say Little B and get that one over with.
The bass guy?
Respect Little B.
Lil B gonna curse your ass, RTO. Yeah, hey, you playing around out there, man. Hey,
that don't mean that he ain't trash though.
He gonna curse your ass, brother. Chill out with that.
Anybody got a word?
We'll start. Give a fuck.
Yo, who you got, Lil B?
Yeah.
Little B.
Oh, let me see.
Wallace.
Who? What's? I'm sorry. What's the choices?
Worst rapper bracket.
I got mine.
I got
worst
one.
Rapper bracket.
I got one. I got it.
You ready, Widebody?
Good.
Did somebody say Silk the Shocker already?
Malachi from
Damn it! That was mine. Shit. That's exactly what I was gonna pick. People they clock, then jock. Yo, I just can't call it. Yeah, I was picking Malachi.
Anybody else ready?
I'm ready. It's like a runaway deer.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Spider-Man going off that quick?
Man,
Did somebody already say Silk the Shocker?
No, that's you, Silk the Shocker.
Damn. They ain't took Malachi. Shit, that was my dude. Fucking crap.
There's no others. I'm gonna go Pras from the Fugees.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah.
I actually think Pras is gonna exit real early in this bracket.
Cap's talking about what we talking about.
First round to pick Tomahawk Funk from Punk Dubious. He was terrible.
Damn.
Tomahawk Funk from Punk Dubious. Nobody knows him, so never mind. Let me see. Let me pick another bad one.
Tony Yayo gets one too.
I could pick
Y'all is dirty.
Pete Nice.
Tony got a couple joints.
Pete Nice.
Somebody goes pro for him. I'm sorry.
Sin Dog.
Sin Dog. God damn.
Good man.
I'm gonna go rest in peace, but I'm gonna say Freaky Ty.
Ooh,
damn.
Fresh Kid Ice. That's another. Fresh Kid Ice was terrible. Fresh Kid Ice. There you go. I'll pick him.
You say E40? Might say E40.
Fresh Kid Ice. He had no rhythm, man. God rest the dead, but Fresh Kid Ice was terrible, man.
Fresh Kid Ice. You want that one, Stack?
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, go. Yeah, this is.
Well, I think
I got one.
Let me keep thinking. Let me think. Five foot accelerator. 5 foot accelerator.
You got.
Yeah, with 5 foot accelerator qualified, then he ain't rap enough.
Nah, I think FT was cool.
Or Danny Boy.
Let me think. I might want to retract.
Danny Boy is terrible too. House of Pain.
Hold on. Damn. Oh, I thought you meant Danny Brown. I was about to be like, wait a minute.
Danny Boy from House of Pain. Yeah.
House of Pain. Yeah, he was bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I have heard some terrible Danny Brown verses though, but overall I do like him.
So Danny
That black and brown.
I was about to say RZA too, actually. Like
let me get Malachi.
No, if you're gonna say RZA, you better say Night Prince.
Or Big Suge. I'll take Big Suge. Big Suge was terrible.
Warren G, anybody?
Nah,
Big Suge.
Warren G was all right.
Nah, damn it. It's just a tough bracket.
No more Malcolm.
That was my dude. Look, I was a Rapper Forte fan, but he sucked.
Candyman. MCA too.
Candyman. MCA. Whoa.
The eject up out here, man.
I gotta get out this bracket right here, man.
Which one, 8 or 8?
A lot of lyricists, man. I just my standards, man. You know, all y'all, I'm tired of motherfuckers. Got my standards.
Let me see.
Y'all say Grupo?
He ain't like that big.
Yeah, you already said Malachi.
I was about to say, well, then damn, you done like half the West Coast then.
I got one for y'all. Drama. Remember the joint?
Left, right.
Yeah. You about from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Man, we can go all day with this shit. Well,
hey,
we talk. Hey, you know what? I think we're talking about super uber known people who get credit for being MCs who can't.
Sir mix a lot, dude.
No.
I got Doodlebug.
Mixing like a rap.
He said Doodlebug. Damn.
Oh no!
I mean, we saying
yes, it's got to be somebody that we know.
I mean, we talking about lyricists or just straight rap in general, because you could be. I mean, you gotta have the dopest lyrics, but they don't mean you whack.
No. Doodlebug couldn't deliver, man. It's stiff
rapper
lyrics,
that stole some money. The one that motherfucker that stole the money, and you like, how did this motherfucker get a record deal?
Prize.
That motherfucker.
Prize is terrible.
Soulja Boy.
I can't.
I'm gonna go Soulja Boy.
Cats like that. That's why I say.
Hey, take my vote. I gotta think this over a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
You know what? The messed up thing is, we could say a lot of the artists from the last 4 or 5 years, like you know.
But that shouldn't really count because we already know that.
Yeah, we know. We can write a book on them motherfuckers. Man, the whole freshman class, all bulk.
Well, then you know what? I'm gonna go with Soulja Boy because this bastard been around like double-digit years now.
Look,
he ain't one of the new
my
niggas.
vote. Look, he gets an honorary seat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not a new dude. Still, I'm gonna stick with Soulja Boy.
I changed mine up a little bit, and I'm gonna go say that Cali U looking motherfucker.
Yeah, RTO be having the wildest descriptions that don't nobody know what the hell he talking about. But they be funny as hell.
Everything was. How about Paper Boy?
Slim Jesus. That's a good one.
Ooh,
yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Well, okay, we're gonna go there. We'll go with
Could I pick him?
I'll go Creation.
Ooh. Hey, I ain't got no problems with that.
Ooh.
I ain't got no problems at all because that bitch came.
Matter of fact, if I could, I will add that whole collective, even the, what's the boy name, Riff Raff or
yeah. You know what's funny though? So the funny thing about Riff Raff hurts, you know that's like Action Bronson's best friend, like in real life.
Say it again.
Riff Raff and Action Bronson are damn near like brothers in real life, man. Like outside of the music.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, which is one of the hardest things to really wrap my head around.
I fuck with Action Bronson. I fuck with Action Bronson.
Yamro, my Paper Boy, man. Yeah, Paper Boy is terrible.
How about Cash Me Outside?
In too deep.
Yeah, no doubt. Cash Me Outside.
I haven't heard shit she done. So
don't worry about it. You ain't missing nothing.
I know.
Yeah.
Bone Crusher.
Got that.
The funny thing is,
Never Scared was dope. What you talking about? Never Scared was dope, man.
It was dope with them. I mean,
God, that shit, man.
He ain't spitting lyrics, but I mean, that don't mean it's whack though.
Man, Never Scared was dope,
yeah,
man.
that shit was hype as hell in the club.
That was my joint.
That was a dope song.
Yeah,
that was a get you amped. I'm not worried about.
That was my. You want to know somebody's
Stacks, I'm surprised. Hey, Stacks, I'm surprised you ain't say Magoo.
You know, Magoo had whack rhymes, but I don't know. He had that appeal, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Timbaland and Magoo was the truth.
Timbaland was horrible now.
Yeah, Magoo couldn't rap. You're right.
I ain't never scared.
I don't know if I
actually think Timbaland over Magoo, though.
Me in the barber chair. I ain't never scared.
Magoo said too many suspect things.
Yeah. Do you know what though? All of that whole crew, Timbaland, Magoo, Missy Elliott, they make some live ass videos though.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit. No debate there.
Would it be fair?
Checks like that for videos no more.
Yeah, kind of off subject, but would it be fair to say that Missy Elliott's videos was the equivalent to Busta Rhymes videos?
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's hype. That's hype Williams.
He was running the whole video thing at that time.
Cut Master Milo.
Yep.
Him and little Lex.
He said Cut Master Milo.
Who the fuck is that?
Who was that whack dude in OGC? One of them was Butt. Or was
hey, man, come on, bro. Ain't no whack nigga in OGC.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, for real. Starang won the Louisville Slugger, and who was the third dude?
Top Dog.
I didn't like Louisville.
Yo, man,
and I didn't like the cat for Representatives was whack too.
Top Dog was is Steele's brother, little brother.
You talking about the Wu Representatives?
No. I'm talking about representatives from Boot Camp.
The boot camp.
Oh, okay.
The representatives, yeah.
Yeah, they were. One of them was whack, but
y'all talking outside of my pay grade. I don't know what the hell y'all talking.
I ain't like Top Dog. Thought was whack too though.
Yeah, Top Dog was that dude, man.
Strange One was a nigga. That was my dude. Strange One.
But to me, Louisville had the better flow.
No, Louisville. That's one thing about Louisville. Louisville was my. Yeah, that's why I don't like Louisville. I'm sorry.
What?
I like Louisville. Nah. Strange One to make that group.
Yo, matter of fact, you know what? Going back to groups real quick, the Outsiders was my shit.
Ooh, no doubt. Outsiders.
Yep.
Young Z don't get. Hey man, Young Z.
He don't get no props.
He don't get no props, man.
Not at all.
Page one as well.
Yep. Yeah, every song, man, all the joints they had with, featuring the whole crew with Rod Digger, and then even the joints with Eminem, because Eminem was like a lost member of them. So,
The Young Z's verse on Cowboys, man.
Yes, it was.
Man.
Yo, that Cowboys.
Smoking homegrown out tobacco pipes.
Young Z was dope, man. I liked him, man. That was my dude.
Him and my man that got caught with the liquid cocaine, John Forte, killed that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Motherfucker said, "Prod said I could play the sax, nigga."
Matter of fact, yo, I would put the back and forth between Rod Digger and L Boogie up against any back and forth, whether it's EPMD, Helter Skelter. That shit was crazy, bro. Like the way they hit that shit was up there with any male group.
It was dope, man. It was dope.
Yeah, but that whole song was the truth.
But Helter Skelter's back and forth though, especially on like Therapy, bro.
I'm gonna tell you the illest back and forth I ever heard was when M and Royce did they
Bad Meets Evil.
Bad Meets Evil.
That shit was incredible. Like when they went at it back and forth, that shit was stupid, man.
Speaking of M and Royce, I like M and Royce's Renegade version better than Jay-Z and M.
Wow.
Yep. Because you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they wrote the song together, and then basically when Jay-Z replaced Royce, M kept his shit the same. So if you hear the Royce and M joint, it flows. It makes more sense when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it seemed like Jay-Z and Eminem was talking about two totally different things on that track.
But the reason why Royce did make the cut because him and M fell out. Had they never ever fell out, then you probably wouldn't have a Jay-Z on a Renegade.
Probably, but yeah, I love the original Renegade. I love the Jay-Z version, but you know, Royce been killing shit forever.
Forever, and still killing it.
For real.
Damn, so who y'all got? Y'all got Royce or Elzhi?
Paperboy.
I got
Royce or Elzhi.
I like Royce because Royce is cold. He kind of he's like one of those gun bar dudes to me, which is dope. But Elzhi, he's kind of a throwback. He's kind of like to me when I hear him rhyme, I think about Rakim. I think about Nas. I think about the technical dudes who are technically sound within their gift. Like that's not saying Royce ain't the same way, but like some of Elzhi's lyrics, I'm like, okay, like I don't, know what he was thinking about when he did this, but it's dope. Same thing with Royce, but it's just something about the way L's he's like a rhyme nerd. Like he's like a true rhyme nerd.
I can't choose between both of them because I go for both of them. And both of them. I mean, all of the short cats from Elzhi.
But you know what? But it's so many.
So I think Royce can do everything that Elzhi could do, but a little more. Like I really haven't heard Elzhi step out of it. Yeah.
You heard Lead Pencils?
Yeah.
Lead Poison.
Yeah, I love Elzhi, because I'm a huge ass Village fan. But dude, once Royce got sober, he's on a whole different.
Yeah, he on a different level.
Yeah,
I like L's verse. L's verse on Go At It with Fat Cat and Bishop Lamont. That verse.
Oh, that Go At It is ill, man.
That verse. The Pharaoh, the golden arrow, the flow is thorough. I let it go like a bow and arrow. That whole rhyme, I'm like, I don't know who. He must have been there like, man, I can't lose this one. Like,
you know what it was though. You know what it was though. Hurts. When you heard Bishop Lamont verse,
Bishop Lamont
verse. That's why Elzhi. They probably recorded that. And Bishop did his part, and then Elzhi heard it and probably said, "Man, I gotta go back and do that over."
Right. Because man, Bishop Lamont verse, bro. I can recite Fat Cats. I can recite L's. But when Lamont do his, I'm like
I know his verse. I know his verse verbatim. All of them on that song verbatim.
But yeah, but like I just have a partiality to L because like Mental said, before he was a part of Slum Village, I had heard of him. But it's a lot of Detroit dudes that don't get that. Marv One is another cat who don't get no love, a lot of love. Lo Lewis is a cat who don't get no love. Moo is a dude who don't get. La Peace don't get no love. So it's a lot of dudes out there, man, who are like ill with it.
But the thing is, all of them exist in their own space. You feel what I'm saying? Like Guilty Simpson got one of the most simplest, effective flows. It is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple, but it's ill.
I think him and
Hey, I'll be right back, fellas.
All right. I think him and Sean Price. Somebody got a relay on.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but
somebody got an echo.
Yeah. But Sean,
that echo been going on.
There you go.
Yeah, stop. But I think him coupling up with Sean Price was like the dopest shit ever.
Oh yeah. And Fat Cat got a simple ass flow too. But that shit crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, you know what? Hey, WIDEBODY. Did we ever do who's the best producer / rapper?
Yeah, we did.
We did that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, not tonight, but we did that before.
Oh shit! Okay.
I wonder who won that. We gotta go back and check the footage, bean footage, man.
Okay.
All right, so let me go ahead and put these in while y'all talk.
Wow, that's
mad.
Yeah, it's about the worst rappers, right?
The worst rappers.
Yeah, Paperboy all day, man.
Hey man, my father would disagree with you. That nigga used to love the Diddy joint, man. Oh, he used to love that. Man, he still, hey, dude, I promise you, man, dude still got the CD, bro. Maxi single. Do the Diddy with me. Don't do that. I don't know what he was saying in that joint. Then I can see you back. Oh, no, what he was saying.
Rico Suave too.
Like,
yeah.
I tell you else is dope. Nobody talks about Royal Flush, man. I used to love him, man.
Queens, yeah.
Blunt Records, yeah.
Hey, don't you know who do the Silk the Sock impersonation?
Not me.
Nobody picked Trick Daddy. I'm surprised. Well, I guess he all right.
Wow.
He all right. He cool.
Hey man, you gonna stop South shaming, man. You over there South shaming, man.
Wait a minute, there's too many MCs from the South I like, man. Come on, Face.
Hey, to me,
Luda. I love Luda.
To me, I'm saying it's just me personally.
That's what's dope.
The MCs in Florida and Texas, minus a couple in Atlanta. To me, they always had the MCs for Southwise. Like Ace Hood, when you hear him really spit, the boy was nasty.
Willie Evans Jr., Pat Locke. I mean,
and Rick Ross, if he on his shit, he got a little flow to him.
But people gotta understand, man. Ross. People just think of Ross coming along 2000 in the 2000s, but Ross was with Eric Sermon for a long ass time before he even went back home and got something popping.
Yeah, most people don't know that. Way back.
I didn't know that.
He actually got his start with Eric Sermon. Rick Ross did.
I got two more for you, man.
No, I'm good, bro.
Granddaddy IU.
Yeah.
Y'all just talking about
Joski Love.
Wait, Granddaddy IU was a bad rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Nah, man.
Yeah, that little Pee Wee Herman shit, that was cool.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Granddaddy IU. It was dope, man.
Oh, nah, he was like a Rakim imitation.
And Father MC was too. No. I'm sorry. Father MC was Kane.
Yeah, he was trying to be Kane. He was trying to be broke Kane. Yeah.
Then you had King's son, who was kind of like trying to be like a Rakim.
Hey love.
King's son.
I remember the King Doe fifth singer before he became King's son. They did the same person.
Man, whatever happened to
Fresh Records?
Maestro Fresh West.
I mentioned them in a rhyme I was working on.
Maestro
Old school references, yeah. Toronto.
What happened to everybody? Everybody's bouncing.
Mitchie Me and all them, the north side.
I thought Cardinal was gonna keep going, man. He got a little taste of that pop sound, and he just got about his hip hop.
Cardinal Official.
Yeah.
What happened to Barshaw? I mean, cats like Aguilar and all them guys.
Adolf
the Assassin, yeah.
Adolf was with Bird Gang. He had eventually merged with Jim Jones to do that the Purple City Bird Gang some shit.
Oh man, why we ain't name him?
From the Outlaw.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, man.
Look him up. We ever happened to Barshaw, man, from our first priority. That's like he was kind of dope. He was on that. He was on that compilation. I ain't never heard nothing from him else. Would he go upstate or something?
Questions to ask yourself, man.
All right, I got Freaky Tire, Riff Rad, Pro, Slim Jesus, Shocker, Krayshawn, Melancholy, Pop Paperboy, Soldier Boy.
Okay.
All right. Copy the brackets. First one we have is Paperboy versus Soldier Boy.
Oh, he dropped an album.
I'm gonna say Paperboy.
Damn.
I mean, by a very slim margin, because he didn't see continued success. He was just a one-hit wonder, and he was subpar as an MC. So
yeah,
he's worse off than Soulja Boy.
And you got to think, if you see continued success, doesn't that say something about the crowd that's adjusting the bullshit?
Right. But I'm saying though, like, if but you know what? Who? But you know what? But who would I say was the worst? I'm gonna say Soulja Boy actually is the worst. So I'm gonna go with Soulja Boy. I'm not. I'm gonna give Paperboy. I'm gonna give him his just due. Because actually, I've heard more than one song from Paperboy, and they weren't bad. But I can't stomach anything that Soulja Boy says. I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, nobody say Crunchy Black.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Ain't nobody said Jermaine Dupri.
No, but you're right though. But you're right. Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Right. I'm not even gonna accept that. Who's that? TX?
Yeah.
Why would you say something like that?
What, Jermaine Dupri?
Yes, man.
I'm talking about lyrically, man. He's trash, man.
Man, he done...
Oh, shit.
Man, y'all see that? Yeah, come on now.
RTO was did that shit.
Oh, that shit. That shit was funny as shit.
Yeah. Leave the RTO ass. That wasn't you?
Nah.
Yeah, he did that shit.
I thought RTO did that. He always got the special effects and shit lined all up.
Hey, man. Man.
Yo, what up?
Man, I put that jump inside the MPC.
Hey, man, reluctantly said, yeah. Hey, man. Yeah.
I finished that joint off in the MPC, man.
Man, damn. Hey, Hurts, I hit him with the who me, yeah. Who me?
Who me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
You, nigga. Shit. Man, that shit is crazy as shit. George Strait. Yeah.
Oh no, who me?
Yeah, I knew I ain't had nothing better to do yesterday. I watched the entire 4 or 5 hours. And I finally got my lab situated.
But the thing was, like, after the shit cut us off after the 4 hours, we kept going.
Yeah, we was still going.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we was in this jump, man, and I was this morning, when I woke up, I was like, damn, mad, left everything on the USB drive. So I just took the stems and put them in an MPC, chopped them up, and played that shit back. Like, that shit on some tribe shit now, some real tribe shit.
Which one? Because there was one joint I kept saying when y'all were live, I was like, man, that's like some tribe shit. Oh yeah, okay, well yeah,
not that one.
I still want to play that one. What we doing? When is this rap shit?
Man, Widebody just lost focus of everything. No, you were putting all the names in a bracket to do that.
I got Paperboy, boy.
Okay, well,
Widebody came back talking about let me get 10 on 2.
Hey man, yeah, put the rest of it on 6.
Oh shit! Pack of menthols, cool.
I filled up. I tried to get my $5 back. Bitch, like it said you finished. It said you got to pull them out outside. Like, bitch, you got to come outside. I want
man. Let me get 2 Black and Miles. Yeah.
Shit. Cash me in here.
No, but yeah, I vote. I said Soulja Boy.
All right, Soulja Boy. All right, let's get Stacks. Come on, say Paperboy. You Paperboy. You like the Paperboy.
Oh yeah, Soldier Boy versus Paper. Good grief, man, that's whack to the whack. I'll still roll with Paper Boy.
Grief. Gee Willikers.
Who you got?
Whack.
Black.
I'm going Soldier Boy.
Okay, Soldier Boy picking up Clark Spark.
Well, who was it? It was Soldier Boy versus
the Battle of the Boys, Paper Boy.
Hey man, Soldier Boy.
All right.
Yep.
CX.
Man, I'm going with Clark, man. Soldier Boy, man.
Yeah, I'll change mine to Soldier Boy too. He's even worse than Paper Boy.
Takes it. Slim Jesus versus the Shocker.
Ooh.
Slim Jesus.
We just saving Silk for the coup de grace, the coup d'etat.
Right.
Yeah.
The coup de grace.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got Slim Jesus as the worst. He's worse than Silk.
Yeah, he got my vote.
All right.
That's unanimous across the board.
That's across the board, I think.
Slim Jesus takes it. Riff Raff versus Melancholy.
Riff Raff is trash.
I can't believe this. I'm saying this, but Riff Raff.
Yeah. Even worse than Malachi.
Malachi is whoo.
He got the right name, Riff Raff, because he ain't nothing but a bunch of Riff Raff.
Oh, Funky Finger Production.
I can run away dear.
This must be the place.
He gets it because he's making a lot of money off being a fucking Riff Raff.
People they
only Riff Raff I respect is the one on the Heathcliff cartoon.
There you go.
Well, Riff Raff takes it. Well, Malachi?
Malachi definitely out second round.
What's next?
Praz versus Krayshawn.
Krayshawn's even worse than Praz.
Damn.
I can't believe we saying this.
Check some of the people out. Oh, next round, Freaky Tide versus Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
That's easy.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Right. Riff Raff versus Krayshawn.
Hold us down, Soldier Boy. Oh.
Krayshawn.
Yeah.
All right. Slim Jesus versus Soldier Boy.
Slim Jesus.
Hold us down, Soldier Boy.
Plot thickens.
Where's Waka Flocka at in all this?
Wow.
Well, he had that conscious
leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
He's leaps and bounds over Slim Jesus.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy versus Slim Jesus.
Slim Jesus.
Slim.
I gotta say, Soldier Boy. He just scored more than Slim Jesus did.
Slim is whack, yo. I'm talking about this.
He is.
Yeah. Whack to a whole new level.
Told you he wasn't no gangster. Soldier Boy still fronting to this day.
Damn.
But Soldier Boy gave us Gucci bandana.
I still don't know what you mean.
Hold up, but
now we left.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Mike. You know what Yule means. Like, as in Yuletide carols.
Not even that. Yule comes in the form of a necklace of the girl variety.
You be sorry. You
motherfucker got a dad and everything,
and
y'all.
not the mother of pearl.
Northern trash. Goddamn Soldier.
Boy, you liable to get a good laugh on a Sunday, boy. I swear to God.
Krayshawn versus Soldier Boy.
Oh.
Krayshawn. Culture vulture. Enough said.
Ooh.
I can't pick this one.
He went
Soldier Boy.
around now.
Can they both win? Can it be a tie?
Look, and we ain't never say Iggy Azalea either.
Oh,
yeah, where's she at? Yeah.
She get an honorary.
Cardi B.
Yeah, honorable mention.
It's a pass. You got that ass.
Cardi B.
No, I got to get Cardi B.
Y'all playing dirty.
I got to get Cardi B a little more than Iggy Azalea.
Plus, you got Buki too. Let's be honest, you know.
That shit fake.
It's fat though.
Alright, she's got engaged last night. Offset.
Motherfucker said that Buki.
Gotta go to Google.
Pale devil knows she got a fat ass. She said in the
pay for it.
She said she had to get that shit. No, I'm talking about Cardi B. She said in the interview she had to pay for this shit. So because I was working in a strip club, they had more ass than me.
How much them shits be running on one ass reconfiguration?
About 4,000, 5,000.
Ain't bad.
He said that ain't bad.
Nah, if you look at it, if you look at it, I thought it would be a lot more than that. Because if you look at it, they ain't nothing but two.
Why body a silicone broker?
Because I mean, like this, man's eyes, we got a lot of people that like to look at fat asses out there. So you think the operation will probably be a little more because once you get that attribute, you're gonna have a lot more attention to you. I just thought if I was a plastic surgeon, I would be charging a lot more than 4,000.
No, that's because there's so many of them right now.
Yeah,
they've been popped up because what I'm saying, that's like the standard now for toilettes, movies, and strippers and all that type of stuff.
Okay, so I wasn't familiar with wide body. Now I've got the crip notes. Now I understand.
Nah, you gotta look at it like this, wide body.
Good grief!
If you can make payments on rims, then you can make payments on
They couldn't repossess your booty.
Hey, they're coming in and pop that joint with a pen.
You 3 payments late.
Girl got the stretches. Dang, okay.
hey, there was a movie when people were repossessing body parts, man, hearts and lungs and.
Yeah, I remember that joint.
Wow.
With Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, that joint.
Hey, Nikki, like I wanted to really did her behind really start leaking.
Who's that? Who?
Nick, Remy, that he told her that her ass was leaking.
that could mean other things too.
What the fuck is this?
There's a salty solution. There's a salty solution in my 300 3-account duvet cover.
Come on, Rich Nice.
So say you like yes, yeah, the stretches.
But man, hey, I can tell you, man, when I first saw her twerk, quote unquote twerk.
Oh
I said,
man,
yeah, that ass is bold. Nah, I said, man, cause
it didn't shake.
Not even that, but you the one that want to work on something. She knows how to work her body, and man, she looked as stiff as a pair of blue jeans in the cleaners, bro.
Motherfucking Niagara.
Yeah, because real cake shakes.
Yeah, and then their thighs don't match.
Their thighs don't match, and they hold the leg composition don't match. Like
your thighs and your legs don't match.
Oh, little skinny legs and big old cakes. Like, come on, man.
Right.
Don't look right.
Man,
she started acquiring that new weight back. Been carrying nothing around for all them years. Now she got an ass back then. Plus, they have that elasticity in it.
Real cake shake. I can they shake.
Yeah, damn.
Remember, got anybody in the diggy? You know, they shake.
Check your back.
Make it clapped.
Sound.
Make it clap.
Please insert the tab or swipe the card on the
Cake
pin
shake.
pad.
Not that I know. I've heard that.
Ain't gonna lie to you. When I seen that
that was over there like.
Just
in case you ain't know, in case you ain't heard.
Rib cakes.
We out here, niggas. You just fill in the words, make it clap.
Cakes be jumping. Jump around.
Don't this hit make my people wanna.
Right.
They go.
that was a jump right there. Discretion advised.
This was brought to you by Big Stacks and the Elevator Music Coalition.
Right.
Bringing you more good music since 1977.
You know what, man? It's funny you brought this up, man. I wonder if Pharrell get free stuff from Cool for life. Because he was a preset using motherfucker.
So that joint was a core preset?
Yeah, that's every joint he used. He was using the core presets, man.
Damn. Yeah,
on
serious?
Well, hey man, sometimes y'all can just ruin the whole experience for us, man. You know that. First was Jermaine Dupri in that damn triangle.
Now it
I still love Cotton.
Nah, but you ain't ruining it for me though, brother. But I think some of Pharrell's like that the whole Clones album was dope.
Yeah.
The Roscoe Pico Chain dude production that he was doing for him was nice. But I mean, it wasn't just Pharrell.
It didn't say Star Trek. Yeah.
Hey, and don't get me wrong. Like Stax know it because Stax had a Triton. You know what I'm saying? I know it from having an M3, and ever since the clips on up, you know what I'm saying? They've been using. That's all the users. That's all. What Stax got behind you, the ASR10 and that Triton. That's what Pharrell used. And a lot of times he used a lot of presets. He freaked them, you know what I'm saying? But that's what he used on most of everything.
Yep.
God damn.
What's this I'm hearing about country samples, man?
Huh?
Damn.
Country
samples.
samples.
Why about it?
Been there, done that.
Don't say
that. Years ago.
I'll let Mav explain.
Man.
Been there.
Man. Yo. Man, it wasn't even 5 minutes, man. Like, I got something. Man, but I listened to that joint again today. That bass line did make that motherfucker funky as shit, though.
Man, what happened was Mav was sitting over there on the bed. He was working from at the foot of the bed. He had his stuff on the bed. And he was like, "Man, I got some samples for you." He said, "Man, I can't do nothing with them. I ain't know what they was." So I gave him a thumb drive. He put them on a thumb drive, and when I put it over and brought in the MPC, I said, "You're straight." I said, "Man, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this?" So once I, because he gave me George Strait and Phyllis Hyman. So I was like, all right. So I was sitting there, had the headphones on. I told him, I said, "I got something," and that was it.
I've hit up country cats before, man. But I mean, back in the 90s, 80s.
Hey, Stacks. But this shit right here was some.
That shit was twanged out.
It's different. It was some different country that he was doing, though. You
Do you happen to have it readily available to play?
Nah, I don't.
I can tell you.
I don't either.
That's on
I can send you that motherfucker, though.
That's on cassette.
Great.
I can send it to you.
I would love to play it.
That's TDK cassette.
Okay.
So who won the bracket?
Hold on, why, buddy? I'll send you that motherfucker.
All right, Soulja Boy and Krayshawn. I think they're both winners.
I go.
Winners in the losing capacity.
Winning and losing effort.
Oh man.
They're both awful.
I tell you this, man. I've been around Mav. I've been around Mav a couple times, but to actually see him quirting it up with that bass line, and he was like gliding with that joint on QWERTY keys. You feel what I'm saying? You know, people who usually glide bass lines, they on the pads or keyboards. He was doing that on the QWERTY keys, which is crazy, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. How you doing, Mav?
And then
we was grooving though, man. I wouldn't mind doing that shit again down the line, man.
But why
I'm mad
about
as shit though, the way that shit winded up coming together or whatever, man. Mental gonna have to be at the next joint, man.
Oh yeah,
and Hill Prop, man.
Y'all coming down to North Carolina for the Record Fest?
Nah.
Damn, when is that?
10th of November. 10th of November.
The what? Hold up, the what? 10th of November?
They're going out gadget, some record, something going on with some album thing.
You killing me, nigga, man. I'm gonna be down there the 11th. My brother-in-law getting married, man. Oh, wow. I'll be at that motherfucker with a dusty tux and shit. Talking about I can explain.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't really do too much digging, man. I told you that.
That shit. I told you the joint in Chicago was the first time I ever went digging.
I still haven't went through them records I got from Chicago, only for the Chicago Fire joint.
Shit, yeah, the Chicago Fire joint came from my dig in Chicago.
I deal with what's in front of me, man. That's all I do.
Really?
I'm in sample pack online.
Man, CX is a motherfucking animal, man. I just sent you that joint, WIDEBODY. I'm a see.
Yeah, I would love to play that on Talk That Stuff number 70. Give me some more.
Yeah, let me see this motherfucker go.
I ride this train, you know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, we ain't even mixed that shit. That shit was like some quick EQing and got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, the crazy thing was, I'm sitting there working on the beat. The next thing I know, while I'm working on the beat, I hear a bass line playing to the beat. I'm like, what the hell? I turn around, look at Mav, and Mav playing the bass line. I say, what the hell? It's like a quick process. Now I see how me and him can do it. Pay up, make the beat, let him make the bass line or whatever, and we done.
Yep.
I thought y'all was
that first joint was crazy, man. That joint I said hurts. Good God Almighty.
Man, this girl in this car, look, this girl in this car next to me, she vaping in there. I'm about to call 911.
Oh shit! Well, she got that good.
Yeah, she got the whole thing fogged up in there.
Hey, I'll tell you.
That bitch coughing.
You know who we didn't say, and I feel bad for even bringing this up. Kudu Breeze from the Dungeon family.
Oh shit! Oh man, I'll tell you a story.
Them bars was not the toughest, but the album was cool though.
Man, my sister got married. I went out to a bachelor party, brother-in-law's one of the bachelor parties. Ended up at a strip club in North Jersey. So I leave early. Strip club wasn't really my thing by that time. So I'm on my way out, and I look over, and there's this dude butt-ass naked in a car with some balloons in it and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I do the hell out of here.
The motherfucker was playing pocket pool with no pockets.
You go up there, you should have went up there, opened the door, and let all the balloons out.
You heard me, WIDEBODY? You heard me, WIDEBODY? I said that nigga was playing pocket pool with no pockets.
What are you? What my kind of party?
Oh shit!
He probably was one of them strippers there he fell in love with.
He's like, hold on, I'm losing some helium. Come help me out.
Right. Get out there, all them balloons is going in the air. He's like, look at this damn
Oh no!
That's it, fuck you up, man.
Want to see me do a magic trick? WIDEBODY turning to Chris Tucker. Hell no!
Not a damn thing. That was on the other day. I was watching that yesterday.
What'd he say? Did he grab you like this, or did he grab you like that?
Got a 40? Got anything on my? Got something on my drink, homie?
Yeah, but I had a at a BC one night. My wife, because I talk in my sleep. My wife said, "Well, what you last night?" They said I was saying, "No, at a BC, no." I don't remember nothing, man. I was like,
I hear the secrets that you keep do when you talking in your sleep.
Man, I love all the HBO, Sopranos, The Wire, Arliss, fucking whatever, Arliss shit, the 6 Feet Under. But Oz, man, they went out between the. It wasn't coloring between the lines, man. Too much shit, man. Like everybody, come on, B. Trying to enjoy the show and shit. Motherfuckers, hour shit.
Yeah, that show was crazy.
Yeah, man. God damn. You never seen it coming either. My God.
There we go.
Doom. That fucking sound.
Every a doggone everlasting cakes. Right. I'm about to spoof that shit. That'd be funny. Cakes.
Yo, when that cakes was in Chi-Town, bro, there's a whole bunch of cakes out there.
There's some bunt cake, Duncan Hines.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was this one joint that walked past Harold's, nigga. Man, I goddamn near left my motherfucking money on the counter trying to get back to see that shit.
Yo, that's a big ass trash bag back there.
Look at that bookie. That's some big bunt cakes back there. You know, with the domes. You know?
I'm running out there, like, man, you can see that shit from afar, like it was right up close and personal.
Like, dang.
Yeah. He said when we went to the park, the dirty old meat. All right.
Right.
Wow.
Yo.
Get that shit, yeah,
Bobby the restaurant trying to be off.
That old man Joe throwing some jewels at us.
Right.
That was funny.
They can write.
You talking about the relic? That motherfucker shit.
Yeah. Viagra King.
It was 200.
What wide body say? We gotta go. We got that thing.
Man, that shit was funny and shit. Hey, Gadget, yeah, they calling us. Gadget was like, who? Wide body was like, that motherfucker. He was out of the calling area on that one.
This right here is the straight crunchy joint from your man CX the producer, ladies and gentlemen. Only here you hate it. I'm sorry, let me redo that. This right here is a country beat from CX the producer. You heard it here first.
Oh my God,
WW talk.
Yeah.
I hate it. You gotta put that De La Soul over that. Rap, I hate it.
Come to baseline.
Get the fuck out.
Kind of breakdown.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That was dope.
And that concludes tonight's show.
Rap, I hate it.
That was the last joint we did, yo.
It don't appear to me.
Hey,
don't have music in it.
That was mad, man.
Go
Mad
for
was killing that bass, man. I thought he was back there on a 4-string or something, man.
It don't appear to me. There was no music in it.
People said that. Shut up,
right?
You gotta put that over it, man. Just a bunch of niggas talking.
Bunch of niggas talking.
Well,
No, he's
ever, man.
Hey man, you know what I was thinking about, man, when I was sliding my hand across the past pause, man. He was like, what the fuck is you doing, man? You making that motherfucker do syllables.
That shit was crazy.
Well, we talking about cakes, that would probably be me. First thing I see, I hate to say it. Her face cool too. Her face cool too. Yeah, that's crazy.
That was a fun ass session though.
That was dope. Like them drums, man.
CX, man.
I see.
So I got something for it.
Go ahead, bust into it, WIDEBODY. WIDEBODY did like the perfect CX yesterday or Friday. Yeah, that was dope though.
Hey man, I'm gonna play that joint I did that when y'all will get a chance. The joint I done hooked up.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
I'm gonna have to send it back. I'm gonna have to send it back to you too, because I might need you to put something else on it. But I didn't jazzed it up.
I wonder when I do I gotta get these features done. Why MCs move so slow? How MCs write slower than a producer? Really? I mean,
all right,
to me.
On that note, that's gonna be the show. That's gonna be talk that stuff.
Shortest show in history.
I'd like to thank CX, the producer, shutting the show down.
As always.
You should have heard that shit Earth was doing today.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Don't throw it off.
Yeah, be mad all day.
I'd like to thank Big Stacks, Black Mav, CX the producer, Gigahertz, Clark the Spark, RTO Beats, Mr. Wallace, Mental the God, Burn, Ellen DeGeneres,
Mike Notes,
Tracy Morgan, and I am DJ WIDEBODY. Please join us next week for Talk That Stuff number 71. I'll have my voice back and everything will be great. We'll finish on this bracket challenge. Maybe have some criteria or something, man. Thank everybody in the chat. Mike knows phone just died. All right, Mike, we're out of here anyway. Thank everybody in the chat. Didn't have a chance to check the chat today. I was it's just one of them days today, man. Hey, keep God in your hearts always. First, put God first. Thank you very much for coming out. Thank you, everybody. God bless. Good night. DJ Rec, Big Stacks, Davenport, Yona. What's going on, Yona? All right. I see you in there, brother. D-Man. What's up, D-Man? Sent you a link, homie. Holla at me, man. I gotta holla at you, bro, or something, man. Yeah, they over here killing shit, man. CX trying to shut motherfucker down. So is Big Gigahertz. That's right. Mav too. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Shit. You accessory to the crime, man. Guilty by association.
Niggas.
All right, talk.
Before and after the fact.
Peace on the count of 3, goddammit. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
And hair grease.
And nappy hair follow.
With the flow, cats.
I'm good to go.
Live in the Live and direct. Live and direct. Do you know what live and direct means?
Talking to niggas like Guantanamo. What the hell is it?